It started as an ordinary day. I was sitting at home, working from my desk, when I decided to surprise my wife. She had been acting a little distant lately, but I chalked it up to stress at work. To make her day better, I decided to bring her lunch from her favorite cafe, but when I arrived at her office, I saw something that I never expected. Through the glass window, I saw her sitting at her desk, laughing and joking with a man I didn't recognize. It wasn't the kind of innocent laughter you'd expect from a workplace interaction. No, this was something else, something far more intimate. They were practically giggling like teenagers, leaning in close, sharing private jokes. My stomach twisted. I stood there, frozen, for what seemed like an eternity. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Could my wife, the woman I thought I knew, really be having an affair? The pain surged through me, but I swallowed it down. I needed to know for sure, and I couldn't confront her without more information. I turned away and went home, heart pounding in my chest. I had to plan my next move carefully. If she was cheating, I needed her to feel the same sting of betrayal that I felt. I wanted to show her the consequences of her actions, not just for us, but for the trust that had been shattered. After a sleepless night, I decided to write a letter that would expose everything. I poured my heart into it, describing in detail the way I felt seeing her with that man. But I didn't stop there. I carefully crafted every word to make her feel the weight of what she had done. The next day, I slipped the letter into her purse. I didn't say a word. I knew she would find it at some point during the day. Later that evening, I received a text from her. "We need to talk." I could already feel the tension rising. When she came home, her face was pale, her eyes red. She was clearly shaken, but she didn't speak. I let the silence linger for a moment before I asked, "So, how was your day?" Her eyes filled with tears, and she finally collapsed into my arms, crying uncontrollably. She confessed everything: the affair, the lies, the deceit. She said she was sorry, but the words felt empty, as hollow as the promises she had broken. As I stood there holding her, I realized that nothing would ever be the same again. My revenge had not been about hurting her, it was about making her understand the pain she had caused. But even as she cried, I knew there was no going back. The trust between us was gone, and so was the woman I once loved.